Are you ready to dare yourself to do things differently? One of the most startling statistics that I found, according to Gallup, when it comes to leaders, that only 10% have the God-given talent to authentically lead. They say 33% of leaders are disengaged. That's not the workforce, that's the leadership. How can we be effective if we are disengaged?
Please join me in welcoming Michelle Ray.
Woo! That means you need to be real. That means you need to be bold in the way that you approach your work. Everything is about how we think. How you interact with people is everything. Are you being genuine? Are you being yourself? Are you putting yourself out there? What is it that is on the minds of talent right now, those potential hires right now? Our potential talent is not only scrutinizing our brand and our reputation, but they're also talking about us as leaders. So as much energy and effort as we are putting into looking at their resume, looking at whether they're the right fit, guess what? They are doing exactly the same thing. And they probably know more about you than you. You have an incredible opportunity. With 6,000 employees aged between the age of 16 to 23, do you know what one of the most attractive things to them is in a leader? Being real. That's what they want. They don't want people who are phony, they want people who are real, they want people who understand them, they want people who can relate to them. In order to be outstanding leaders, we've got to be willing to risk. We've got to be willing to shake things up. We've got to be willing to get out of our comfort zone. If you think you might be sitting next to someone who is a little bit whiny or negative, this is your last chance to move. Intangibles are all about the energy that we experience that you can't put a price on. You feel it, you know it, and you want to be a part of it. Whether we're talking about culture, whether we're talking about diversity, generational age differences, it's really all about the same thing. We want to know that we matter. If we are going to win the hearts and minds of prospective talent, it really does start with you. The story of Walt Disney is a great study. Because I don't know how many of you know that before Disney World, right around the time when Disney World opened, just around the time when it was finished, Walt Disney passed away. His brother Roy was being interviewed by the media. And one of the interviewers said, "Roy, isn't it a shame that Walt wasn't here to see this?" And Roy replied, "He did see it. And that's why we're here." Do you have that vision? You see, that's what great leaders do. They understand the difference between being transactional, going about the day-to-day of doing things that leaders need to do to get done, and being transformational, which is seeing the future, having the vision. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what the economy, no matter what the uncertainty, it all comes down to you making the decision to take the lead. I want you to leave this conference trusting in yourself, trusting in your abilities, trusting in the opportunities, knowing what you can create, how exciting it is to be the leader that you are in this profession that you love. And so as I wrap up, I want to encourage all of you to enjoy the rest of the conference, to be in the moment and take the lead, because you and I, at every turn, we always have the opportunity to lead ourselves. first.